DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, I'm in a pub in Cork. I just finished doing some very frustrating geocaching, should I say it that way, because I was out for, I've been walking like several hours. I did over probably 11, 12 kilometers, something like that. I did see it, something like 11, I guess. And I didn't find it. Well, I couldn't find it because, cheers everybody, because it was not available for pedestrians finally. Every place, like Google Maps would show that you could get across someplace, but these were like gated, and it was a real pain. Anyway, enough about that. Yesterday, went out to something called a panto, and really enjoyed it. I just hope, by the way, excuse me, that all this music will not create a problem. It probably will, but we'll see. I went to a panto yesterday. So I always thought a panto was for pantomime. I suppose it is in a way, but in England and, well, actually in the UK, I would say, because I'm in Ireland now, but it seems to be a UK thing. At the Christmas period, it starts like at Advent and finishes usually, well, this weekend, pretty much all the time, like the more or less mid 2/3 of January. And it's like a musical. It really much is. And it's usually on Disney stuff because it's for kids. We could say adult jokes put into it. But what people don't actually always realize is I think all the pantos, one of the people in the panto is in drag. It's like this one here was the lady called, or man, I don't know what his real name is, but his stage name is Nanny Nelly, and he's been doing that for years. I mean, there's no, contrary to like there's been some stories like, well, if people have been liking pantos for years, why are they against drag shows? It's really nothing. I mean, this was almost like, you almost felt like it was Mrs. Doubtfire. No, the person is always like a female person. Like kind of your great aunt or a grandmother style, a bit raunchy in a way, but not in a same-sex type way. It really is. Why the stories sometimes in the newspapers are a little bit in today's world is because I was going to say a lot with the LGBT lobby, is that why do people go to pantos and have no problems and have problems with drag shows? Well, one of the main things is that the pantos do not promote any particular agenda. The story that they're giving, if it's, for example, a Disney story, which is, well, yesterday was Peter Pan, last year was Aladdin. Yes, there's some love stories in there, but they're not made, to promote any particular agenda, at least not yet. I'm expecting it will happen in the future with all the political pressures, but it's a very different thing, and it was a lot of fun. It was jam-packed. I don't know how many people get in there, but it was like jam-packed. And the kids were having a great time, the adults. I really liked it. Yeah, so, that's my first few days in Cork. Came on the Saturday, particularly just to be able to go to the panto. And now, well, I did the geocaching. I went to church this morning. I went to a Baptist church. That was very interesting because, when you're in the pubs, you're seeing what's going on with the locals and so on. And another way of seeing what's going on with locals is to go actually into a local church. And it's a completely different crowd, put it that way. But it is very interesting. And I stayed for tea and biscuits after and chatted a little bit. Nice people, very nice people. And yeah, it's like you get to know the people that way. These are different ways to get to know people. I think everybody knows that. Of course, some will say church is less and less relevant today. I'm not talking about religion or beliefs, but because actually less people are really going to church, maybe it's less relevant because there's less people in the crowd, but that doesn't mean that you don't get to know people anyway. So yeah, that's, kind of like almost a generic Sunday vlog because I hadn't made one talking about it. And I'll be going off later on for a meal or what. I just don't know what. You know, with all that walking, I'm actually not that hungry right now. So I'm sitting down, I'm having a beer, one of my favorite pubs. It is the Rising Sun. So here, you have seen it many times in vlogs of mine. But the whole thing is that I can get into a nice little niche here all by myself and vlogging nice and quietly. I'm just worried about the music though, that it's going to really come and give me some type of, I don't know, copyright problem. Who knows? Anyway, that's all for now. Hope you're all well. Today again is Sunday, so take care, everybody. And let me see, where's the remote? And talk to you later on this week, probably. Bye-bye. Take care.